Match number 53, Chennai Super Kings versus Punjab Kings. Now both of these Kings are going to play to each other, and this is going to be a very interesting match. Why? Because on one hand it is a do or die for Punjab Kings. If they lose this match, they're out of this tournament, and not only do they have to win this match, but have to win this match with a margin, because now it's all going to be about net run rate. On the other hand, CSK, after losing to Delhi Capitals, is at number 2, and if it loses this match, it might shift to number 3, which is not good for Chennai Super Kings, and therefore it is a must-win match for both of these franchises. Now, how do you make your Fantasy 11 team? Stay with us till the end of this video. We will give you a perfect match for your Dream 11. Hello and welcome to another video by Crictips. My name is Manthan, and in this video we are going to do the complete match analysis and a team prediction for CSK versus PBKS. Now, before we give you the playing 11, let us look at some important statistics. Now, both of these teams have faced each other 26 times, out of which CSK has won 17 times and PBKS has won 9 times. Now, surprisingly, shockingly and interestingly, the last 4 times when both of these teams faced each other, all 4 times it was the CSK that won the match. And guess what? CSK crushed PBKS because they won all these 4 matches by a huge margin, and sometimes even with 9 wickets in hand. So extremely difficult for Rahul led Punjab Kings to defeat the giant CSK. Let us see what happens in today's match. Now, talking about the most important part of this video, which is the pitch report. Now, this match is going to get played in the Dubai International Stadium. The average score is 150, and the teams for the last 5 matches, the team that has chose to bat second has won the match on this very pitch, and therefore toss will play a very crucial role. Talking about the wicket keepers, 2 wicket keeping options with you. The skippers of both the teams, Rahul and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Talking about MS Dhoni's performance in the last match against Delhi Capitals, scored only 18 runs off 27 balls, a strike rate of 66, not a single boundary, not a single 6. MS Dhoni is clearly not in form if his batting is to be reviewed, and therefore we will not suggest him in your team. On the other hand, Rahul is the most consistent player in the IPL right now. He is the orange cap holder, 500 plus runs, plays captain's innings, gives a good start to the team, and all the more reasons to have Rahul in your team as a wicket-keeping batsman. Talking about the batsmen, and before we discuss the batsmen for today, please check out the Crictips top 5 batsmen in the history IPL video, where you get a lot of insights about the batsmen of the IPL. Now, talking about the batsmen, number 1, it has to be Mayank Agarwal. He returned after the injury but scored 50 runs against the Royal Challengers Bangalore. He is in good form. He is the bonus to the batting lineup of PBKS. Have Mayank Agarwal in your team. The second player is Ruturaj Gaikwad, the player who has impressed every single person, every cricket fan and every selector with his performance in this season of the IPL. He might eventually win the Orange Cup because he has already scored 500 plus runs in the season of the IPL, and therefore Ruturaj Gaikwad in your Fantasy 11 team without any doubt. And then we are going to give you 2 options. Number 1, you can either have Faf du Plessis in your team, or you can have Ambati Rayudu. Now, Faf du Plessis is also an Orange Cup contender, but you get him for high credits, and his performance in the last 2 matches has not been that consistent. On the other hand, Ambati Rayudu you will get for less credits, and he has already scored 50 runs against Delhi Capitals. He is in superb form, so we will suggest Ambati Rayudu over Faf du Plessis. Now, one of the batsmen that you can have in your team is Aiden Markram. If Punjab Kings has to win this match, it will need not just Mayank Agarwal and Rahul, but also Aiden Markram to step up and play a good innings. We saw that he got a good start but couldn't convert his innings into big innings. His hitting capabilities, we got a glimpse of which against the match against RCB. So PBKS has to win, Aiden Markram will have to perform. Now, one option that we are going to give to our Crictips audience is you can have Shah Rukh Khan from Punjab Kings instead of Aiden Markram. His hitting capabilities are well known, and his match-winning performance against KKR was remarkable. So here is an option with you. Either you can have Aiden Markram or you can have Shah Rukh Khan in your Fantasy 11 team. Talking about the all-rounders, number 1, Ravindra Jadeja, in fact one of the world's best T20 all-rounders in the circuit, and his performance against DC was remarkable. Picked 2 crucial wickets, will give you points for his batting and fielding, and a new finisher for Chennai Super Kings, and therefore Ravindra Jadeja in your team as an all-rounder. Number 2 will be Dwayne Bravo, picked 9 wickets already in the second half of the IPL, will get you points for batting and fielding as well. Dwayne Bravo has to be there in your Fantasy 11 team. And then it is the Crictips player to look out for, which is none other than Moises Henriques. This all-rounder from Australia has really impressed everyone with his hitting capabilities and also his bowling skills. He comes down to bat at 2 down or 3 down, thereby getting more balls to play. More valuable player will give you more points, and therefore you can have him in your team. However, one option that we will give you will be Moeen Ali. Although the second half of the IPL has not been that successful for Moeen Ali, but then he is the trump card for MS Dhoni. He's a match-winning experienced player, so that will be an option with you. Either you can have Moeen Ali in your team or you can have Moises Henriques. Talking about the bowlers, number 1, Mohammad Shami. Now he is the death over specialist. Rahul hands him the ball for the 18th and the 20th over. The purple cap contender, someone who has already picked 18 wickets in the season of the IPL, and Mohammad Shami has to be in your team as a bowler. Number 2 will be Shardul Thakur, the man with the golden arm. Now we have seen his batting performance in the England and therefore can give you points for batting, but if you talk about his bowling performance in the second half of the IPL, there has been no match where Shardul Thakur has not picked a wicket. He is MS Dhoni's man, and therefore Shardul Thakur has to be there in your team. Number 3 will be Ravi Bishnoi. The young leg spinner has impressed everyone with his performance, and he can really trouble the left-handed batsman of CSK. So have Ravi Bishnoi as a bowler in your Fantasy 11 team. Now if you are someone who makes teams on platforms like Dream 11 or My Circle 11, and if you have to pick a captain or a vice captain, the Crictips power players will be Mayank Agarwal and Ruturaj Gaikwad. This is going to be a little batsman friendly pitch, and therefore Mayank Agarwal and Ruturaj Gaikwad will be our choice as power players. So that was the complete match analysis and a team prediction video between PBKS and Chennai Super Kings. As I said, it's a do or die match, or in fact interesting and a very crucial match for both of these teams. And please tell us if you like this video, share your views in the comments below, tell us if you agree to the playing 11, tell us if you missed out any player, and please share this video with all your friends who makes teams on fantasy platforms, and subscribe to the Crictips channel where we bring you such cricketing content each and every day. Till then, stay with us. See you again on this very channel. Thank you. Goodbye.